Hey guys, what's up? Zgross here with a map review of one of the greatest MCPE city maps that I've personally seen, and it's called XPoizon City, and obviously it's made by a guy named XPoizon. So anyway, I'll go on it now, and I'm not where to start off, so I'll just fly over there now and just give you just a brief look before I start doing the review of this incredible map. Just give you a quick look, because I think this place is amazing. This map is so cool. I love it. And it actually works really well with a video I made on how to make infinite map copies. Say you want to blow a city up. This is a really good city, so it'd be pretty cool to blow it up. And I'll leave the link in the description for that video. But anyway, here we are where you spawn, and it says XPoizon City, founded 2011, so it's pretty old. But anyway, and over here it says built by XPoizon, and there's an arrow pointing down to, like, I don't know, the start area, I guess you could call it. Also, this is a very big map, so it might be a pretty long video, so I might actually have to split this up into two parts, so that you guys don't have to watch like a 30-minute video all at once. It might just be like a 15-minute video plus another 15-minute video. But anyway, I'll see how long it turns out to be. Anyway, so now I'll start reading the signs, and it says, believe it or not, but the city in front and around of you has been a work in progress for over 2 years. I, XPoizon, am the sole builder of the map, and everything on here was built on Minecraft PE. And by the way, guys, I will leave the link in the description down below for the MCPE universe address, so you guys can go on that website and download this map for yourselves. And Minecraftandmore has made a video a while back on this our channel on how to get maps, and I'll try to leave that a link in the description to that video down below too. So anyway, the original city consisted of just 3 skyscrapers, a house, and a basic block for the block building for the stadium. By the way, that's the new stadium. Pretty cool, right? Anyway, so the newest version includes 15 skyscrapers alone. Please enjoy, blow up, or do whatever. I only ask that you give me credit if you share or make a video. And my water park map has gotten over 40,000 views on YouTube, but the YouTuber did not give me any credit at all. See the other side. And by the way, guys, please leave a comment down below if you want to see this water park map, and if you do, I'll be sure to download it and make a review of it for you guys. So anyway, find me on www.mcpeuniverse.com and search for XPoizon. Game Center XPoizon, and my very own 0.8 amusement park map is almost finished. And if you want to see that too, guys, I'll please leave a request in the comment section down below, and I'll be sure to review it. So anyway, let's start from the back to the front. And so I'll go right over here, away from the pretty nice area there where you spawn, and go to these windmills. And these windmills are pretty well made. They're pretty cool, and you can actually go inside them, but there's nothing really in them, and so I'll just give you an outside view. Yeah, well, they're windmills. Like, there's nothing much else to say. They look nice, and, well, they're windmills. Now, I think I'll go over to the stadium, and so there's a nice parking lot with some barriers that I guess would lift up in real life, some lights. The stadium itself is pretty huge, and also there are some billboards here. 1 second, I'm just gonna fix that darkness there. Did this work? No, okay, you can't do anything there about that. That's just how some maps download. There's actually paintings on one billboard, but I guess he decided not to finish that. So anyway, there's a bunch of just like tunnels going around here, but they're almost like a maze, and it's really hard to find out where they go. So I'll just show you the actual stadium part. So this isn't really a stadium. It's more of a theater, as you can see. So there's like a theater back there and seating. So I'm not sure about that. I'm not a huge fan of that part, but it still looks pretty cool. I wouldn't call that a stadium myself. I'd call that a theater. But anyway, so that is the so-called stadium. And as you can see, there are roads all over. And here's the entrance, and it says Minecraft in lapis blocks, which is pretty cool. And now I'll go over to the bridge, which is right near where in that little area where you spawn, near that archway. And as you can see, this is based off the Golden Gate Bridge. So there are a couple. I think this is actually the only real life reference to something that exists in real life. Yeah, it looks very good. I especially like how the steel ropes are referenced with the fences. That looks really cool in my opinion. And yeah, this bridge I think is amazing. I really like it. I think it's really well done. So let's move on to the buildings now. Let's go to this grayish blue building. Is there a door somewhere? Yes, okay, sorry guys. Okay, so XPoizon office complex. Most of these places are just empty rooms, so I'm mainly going to show you guys the outside and what they are, except certain select ones which are special, or parts of certain buildings which are special. And there are also, I believe, 2 different, I wouldn't call it Easter eggs, but just like cool stuff that you can find here, and I'll show you guys in this video. So anyway, here's the XPoizon Public Library, and there are library shelves, bookshelves here, and an area to check out your books. And above that, there are just like a bunch of rooms, so nothing really special there either. Also, here's a pretty cool, I think it's actually a really cool shape. It's a triangle building, a skyscraper, and it says Diamondback Apartments, fully furnished and newly renovated. It actually, guys, isn't really, sorry guys, it is furnished. It's nothing really special though, just some random blocks, but I still think it's pretty cool, and each floor actually is its own room. Now let's go down here. Sorry for the flying and falling, guys. I know it might be a little bit nauseating, but that's just how I have to get around here so that I can do this as fast as possible, because I don't want you guys to have to watch this an amazingly long, incredibly long video. Anyway, this is the XPoizon Municipal Complex. I guess people just like live here. So you go up the staircases, and there's nothing here, just floors. I'm not sure what that's about. And there's some nice skylights too. And as you can see, there are some pretty tall buildings. Also, I forgot to mention, that is the Golden Gate Bridge, but this is actually the Empire State Building, the sandstone building, and I'll cover that in just a sec. Also over here, I really like this. This is an Asian restaurant. So it's Pei Wei Asian cuisine, and as you can see, there's actually block art of a fish, which I think is very cool. And so you just go in here, and there's just some seats, and over here is a kitchen, sort of. I'm just gonna break one of these to see if there's anything in them. Okay, there's nothing in them. That's fine. And yeah, so that goes. Pretty much covers it for this sector, I think. I mean, this area of the city. Did that. Except for this. Sorry about that, guys. This is the Comfort Inn and Suites. And so, of course, there are simply just rooms. Again, guys, I'm mainly going to show you the outside of the buildings, because that's what looks the best. The rest is pretty plain. Also, as you can see, there's coverings over the windows, so it actually really does look like an Asian restaurant. I think that looks really nice. It's one of my favorite buildings in this map. Also, over here, we have... not this door. This isn't the front door. Sorry, guys. The Stone Apartments. I guess that's supposed to be stone apartments because it's made with all kinds of stone stuff. And here we have... I don't know what this is, actually. What? What is this? Sorry, I'll just try to go to the entrance to see what XPoizon called this. Sears Tower. Okay, so maybe this is also a reference to something in real life. I personally don't know about this building. But there are many floors, and again, it's a pretty cool looking skyscraper. And by the way, guys, the tips of some of these skyscrapers, it's build height limit. So they're very, very tall. They're literally as tall as possible. Okay. Let's see what this building here is. I think this is the hospital, actually. Yep, this is the hospital, as you can see with that red cross over there. There's a nice spruce tree. So anyway, as it says here, it says hospital, and I guess this is where ambulances would pull in. There aren't any cars here, which I think is actually pretty okay, because the buildings themselves just make up for it, because the buildings look amazing. I think it's just, as I said before when I started this video, this is one of the best city maps I've seen for MCPE. And yeah, so there's just floors again, nothing really special here, except for the outside of the buildings. This is actually my favorite building out of all of them, believe it or not. I just think it's the coolest. It has this really cool spire at the top. And yeah, so there are a bunch of just really cool floors. And it says the obelisk tower, and as you can see, it looks very much like an obelisk. And there are, for every floor, there's a room. Also, there's a gas station. As you can see, there's a G there. G for gas. And is there a sign? There's not a sign, but there's a sign up there, so I guess that makes up for it. And in here, there's a really nice checkerboard floor, some seats, and a counter, I guess, for the guy who owns the gas station. So yeah, I'll pass by here, and I'll go to the next building. Let's see. Okay, here we are. Apartments for lease. So up here, as you can see, they're just apartments. And the building itself is plain. Like, a lot of these buildings have one base color, so they're not gonna be like they're not gonna be like incredible, but I still think they'll look very good. So for example, this building is one of the plainer ones. It's just brown. But here is the third real life reference, and it is simply called the Empire State Building, and I think it looks exactly like the Empire State Building, except for the inside, which is just a bunch of floors. But other than that, this looks pretty cool.